Hi, and welcome to Happy Kitty Kitchen. So, a year ago, I started to make my own muesli, mainly because I had accidentally bought a lot of oats. And now this has become a staple in my kitchen, and I no longer buy them from the supermarkets. It takes an hour to make a big batch and can last up to a month or more in an airtight container. Personally, it doesn't stay in my pantry for long because I love having it for quick breakfasts or dinners, and I also use it when I make my banana bread. You get to choose what nuts and dried fruits you would like in there and how many. You get to customize the sweetness and the flavors exactly to your own taste. Watch me make mine, and then you can customize this recipe to fit your own taste perfectly, and stop buying costly granola bars and muesli mixes and make them in your own house. In a bowl, I'm adding in ground rolled oats, which are just whole rolled oats that I put in the food processor and chop them up into finer bits to soften the texture and make chewing them less of a workout. Then I am adding a less amount of rolled oats in their full form, just because I like having both these textures in there, and this is the ratio that I like. I'm adding in chopped pecans, almond slices, pumpkin seeds, chopped hazelnuts, and chopped walnuts. To season, I'm adding in cinnamon powder, pumpkin spice, and Himalayan salt. Then I'm adding in olive oil, and I know a lot of people will be put off by this and ask, won't the olive oil have an aftertaste? Well, yes, maybe, but I like it. So feel free to substitute with any refined or odorless or flavorless oil that you like, or even get creative and use virgin coconut oil if you like a more tropical flavored muesli. Now back to the recipe. I added maple syrup to sweeten, but feel free to use date syrup, agave syrup, or honey. I'm not going to add in the dried fruits just yet because they're already dry and they will get burned in the oven. I'll mix up all these ingredients well, and because it looks too dry even after mixing, I'm adding in some more maple syrup and oil and mixing again. I'm also adding in more cinnamon powder and pumpkin spice because I tasted the mixture and I just needed it to have a bit more of a kick to it. If you like, you can add in vanilla flavoring like me as well. Although I have the ingredients displayed at the end of the video and in the description box, I do want you to learn how to taste as you go, flavor and measure as you go like I do, because that's the best way to customize something perfectly to your taste. After mixing, spread everything on a sheet pan and try to keep them in thin layers evenly. Too thick and overcrowded and you will have unevenly cooked muesli. Some will be toasted and some will be raw. With my oven set to 190 to 200 degrees Celsius, I put it in there for 10 to 15 minutes, but also keep checking on them so that they don't burn. They should smell toasty and nutty and have turned golden brown. I did burn mine just a little because I got distracted, so be better than me and stay in the kitchen, keep an eye on them. Once they're out, scrape and pour them all back into a bowl because now we're mixing in the remaining dried fruits. I like to put dried cranberries, goji berries, and just any dried fruits we have too much of in the pantry. You could also cut up dried apricots and prunes and throw them in there if you like them, because these dried fruits have a sweetness to them. Give it all a mix and pour them into an airtight container, preferably glass, once the mixture has cooled down. Putting them in a container when it's hot creates moisture and condensation, which is a great environment for unwanted organisms to grow in, so you have to wait for them to cool down. You can eat it like a regular cereal or cornflakes and just add milk, or a bit of milk and some chopped apple pieces, or have it with a bit of Greek yogurt. You can create your own acai bowl, or you can add it to a banana bread and elevate your baked goods. It's always handy to have them around, and it's a great quick breakfast that actually fills you up and gives you a good energy boost and increases your fiber intake. So I hope you try it, and as usual, thanks for watching and have a great day. Bye!